Alright guys, what up, what's popping? So sorry I wasn't able to drop a video yesterday. I was not home. It just even settled in today. It's not quite long. I just woke up. Like, such a very busy week. So let's go straight to the business of today. So now we've been backtesting our strategy. You understand? We've talked about market structure, so we have a little bit of knowledge now about how the market works if we've been paying good attention. So let me zoom in a little bit. Let me zoom in. All right, let me zoom in so you guys will see. Or let me zoom out first, then when we get the trend we zoom in to get the details very well, because we want to backtest now, right? So let's identify bullish or bearish market, then we look for entries. All right, so now at the front of my screen now we have a bullish market. All right, so now let's zoom in to identify the higher highs and higher lows of the market, then how we'll look for entries. All right, now the market has finally changed character here. You understand? It broke two lower highs, broke this and broke this. All right, so now we have a higher high here, higher low. Let me mark it so to be very clear. We have a higher high here. All right, you see the market breaks past, this market here breaks past this last higher high here, creating a new higher high. All right, so we have a new higher high here now. Okay, and now a new higher high also has been broken to the upside, so this is a new higher high now. All right, and thereabouts, you understand? And this was where price broke this other higher high. So clearly now we see that this is a bullish trend. Now remember, anytime you're looking for entries, I want you to pay attention to other blocks. You understand? Remember I said when I'm drawing my Fibonacci, I draw my Fibonacci from either the 1 hour or the 4 hours. I draw my Fibonacci either from the 1 hour or the 4 hours. So now let's go straight to the business. I've not actually really analyzed this chart before, so let's see if it will work with our strategy. All right, this is Fibonacci retracement tool. Now this is clearly our higher low here, higher high. All right, higher low, higher high. So let's draw our Fibonacci from this our higher low here to a higher high. All right, this is a higher low, higher high. Now I say we should pay attention to the 61.8 and 50.0, in which is the 0.618 and 0.5. You understand? This one just had a decimal, but is actually really 61.8 and 50.0, right? So 0.5, 0.618, still the same. So just pay attention to these two purple lines I marked. You understand? These two purple lines, 1, 2. That's the area we're looking at. So now we marked our higher low and our higher high. Now price has retraced back inside our point of interest. Now I want you guys to actually really take let me just say a food for thought. Yeah, remember that I said we'll buy in the discount. Anything from the 0.5 or anything from the 50.0 downwards is the discount. Many times price is going to break this 0.618 or 61.8. Let me use 61.8 instead. Many times price is going to break this 61.8 and still come down. Mostly why price will do that is because maybe there was a fair value gap or other block around this side that price just wants to come and fill before going up. For instance, now see this guy, for instance, here. Now price actually really came back to fill this other block before going up. We'll come to that, but let me explain what I'm talking about here. Many times price will break through this, come to lower in the discount to look for some kind of other PUI to fill before going up. That's why I said even though here is our point of interest, we look for lower time frame confirmations before entering. Now let's look for lower time frame confirmations before entering this trade. You understand? So now price has come into our point of interest, right? Remember, price has not given us all these ones, so we're looking to enter the market from this region here. All right, let me check if my screen is still recording, please. All right, still recording. So now let's go to the 15 minutes to see if we're going to see entries around here. Remember, our entries we're looking for is a new order block that forms inside our point of interest, right? A new order block that forms inside our point of interest, right? Correct. So we'll go, let's say, to the 15 minutes now. 15 minutes. Okay, now we'll have to start looking for that guy now. Okay, let me zoom out so I can look for it for zooming in again. Okay, this is here. This is it here. Okay, see what happened. Okay, so let me show you guys something. This is our higher low here and our higher high, and price has retraced back into our POI. And see what happened now. There's another order block around here, you understand? So this makes this POI a little bit stronger now because there was another order block around here, you understand? So we can mark that order block now again. Now we can mark that block, but don't forget that as long as it's not the 3 minute or the 1 minute, we're still looking for extra confirmations. All right, yeah, so we mark that order block now price has entered inside it first time, entered inside it again, but remember we are still looking at this POI, this Fibonacci region, you understand? We're looking for a clean order block to be formed before we buy. When price entered it here, price didn't give us a clean order block, right? Price still entered it again, still didn't give us the other block we're looking for. And the kind of other block we're looking for, remember I said the other block, the expansion it created should at least break structure. The other block should be engulfed, and the other block should have fair value gap. You understand? If you should have some kind of imbalance. And let's look. You understand? Remember, we're looking for a bullish order block. That is the last red candle before a green expansion of candles. You understand? So we're looking, and we got it here. This is a candle here. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is the candle. This guy here is the candle. Forget all this one that people will say price might leave me if I don't enter now. Price might leave me. It's better price leave you than for you to enter a wrong trade. Allow the price to come to you. Let it form. You understand? Let the price form and see what happened here. This is the candle we're looking for here, because number one, the expansion, it was engulfed. The next candle that formed after it was totally covered it. That's meaning of engulfed. The next candle that was after the order block should totally cover the order block. It should have an imbalance. And if you look at it very well, see, look at this line now. Look at this line here now. See, there was a little imbalance there. There was a little imbalance here in between this candle and this candle. There was a little imbalance there, very little. You understand? That's just all we need. We don't need the fair value gap to be very wide. As long as the gap is little, that's okay for us. You understand? And the expansion it created broke this structure, broke all the structures here. You understand? So we draw our order block there. We draw our OB there to the future. And see what happened. Price came inside of it. Then this will have been our trade here. Like seriously, maybe we marked it, price just came back inside of it and swooped in. And funny enough, price came back inside of it again properly before going again. In case of you missed it, if your broker didn't allow this week here of this candle to enter the this order block, you will have still gotten it here again. You understand? Yeah. And how many people was that? This was our stop loss will be around here. So this was around 4 pips. You understand? And we're doing 1:2. So your entry will look something like this, because the long position. Your entry will look something like this. Sorry. It will look something like this. Okay, let's use our normal 5 pips we used to use, because that's what I used to use. 5 pips stop loss, and I'm targeting 10 pips, alright? Yeah, I always used to target 10 pips. And this will have been how my entry will look like, you understand? This will be how my entry will have looked like. And that's how it is, farms. Like seriously, let's look at the times. If I can give one more example. Yeah, we didn't do this thing. We didn't have a video yesterday, so I can spare one more example again. because we're joining 2 days. We're joining 2 days together now. We're joining 2 days together, so I can still give one more example. So let's remove all these guys here. Let's remove all these guys. Go. All right. So, and this one also should go. Very soon we're going to have a very wider screen and we're going to grow. You understand? So now we have another higher we have a higher high, higher low. All right, higher high, higher low. I think this was the example we did before, this higher high and this higher low. Now we have under higher high, higher low. So let's draw this our candle way up to this guy here, because this was the higher high. You understand? And funny enough, it didn't come back to the premium. See what it didn't come back to the discount. Sorry. See what I'm talking about here. When I draw my this thing like this from here to here, oh, it came back though. Like seriously, it came back. Like seriously, you see why Fibonacci is good? It came back. So if I draw my Fibonacci from the higher low to the higher high, remember this 0.5 here, and this is 0. This our 50.0 and 61.8 is our area of concern. And see what happened. It perfectly aligned with this other block here. Let me zoom in for you guys to see the other block very well. All right, see the other block here. It perfectly aligned with this 1 hour order block. Also, our 50.0 and 61.8, these two purple lines perfectly align with this other block here. So we're going to mark that. The way I'm saying this entry is going to be a very, very, very wicked and lovely trade. Like seriously. So that was our other block in the same area where our Fibonacci point of interest is. So now let's go to the lower time frame to look for entries. We've seen the aftermath of this. Price actually really obeyed this, but let's see if it gave us entry. All right, so let's go to the 15 minutes. Remember, if there was no other block in the 15 minutes, if the price didn't create another block in the 15 minutes, we'll still be scrolling lower to the 5 minute, 3 minutes to look for other blocks to see where the institutions are going to form the other blocks so we can enter. You understand? All right, so where's my charts? Okay, so let's look for that guy. Okay, I guess this is it here. This is here. Okay, this was where price entered it here. You understand? Price entered it here, but there was not much activity, and I need to see an order block form. You understand? So let's go to a lower time frame again. Let's go to the 5 minutes. This. So let's have a little patience. This is why it's called backtesting. It takes a lot of time, but it's called studying. We have to study. Oh, my subscription does not allow me to go more than 5,000 bars. So like seriously, I can't go more than this. Like seriously. So I've not really done the TradingView subscription. So I'm just using normal TradingView. All right, so we couldn't go lower than this, you understand, but this trade actually really went well, but I wanted us to have a more refined entry for this. Like seriously, I wanted us to have a more refined entry for this, but price actually really obeyed this. You know what will happen? I'll try to get the TradingView subscription before the next video, right? So for now, let's just work with that example I just gave, and let's just keep studying that one. Cheers, and God bless, farms.